Hello and welcome back. I'm Stephen and this is my Sunday chat, although it will probably be going out on Monday because it's already gone 9 PM on Sunday when I'm recording this, but it's still a sight better than I managed last week when I completely failed to get a Sunday chat out. I mean, the reason for that was basically I was away last weekend. I was visiting my family and I knew I was going to be recording my Silurians video with my brother. I simply didn't have room to store a second video on my phone, so I just had to do the one video and skip the Sunday chat. But anyway, I'm back, and today I just want to, I want to talk about two things. We'll get the more serious one out of the way first. I just want to give a bit of a mental health update because I have just recently had 11, that's 10, but I haven't got 11 fingers. Count my nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nose, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 consecutive days off work. And then I've been back at work for 3 days because I took some of my annual holiday. And when you've had 11 consecutive days at work, it's a bit of a struggle trying to get back into the routine of going back to work, especially if you've got depression. So I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed all my time off, apart from maybe the last day when I was just sort of starting to sink a bit, just getting the feeling of, oh, I've got to go back to work the next day. And I didn't sleep very well the night before I went back to work because when I've been off work I completely got out of the habit of getting up at the crack of, well, before the crack of dawn, because when I go to work I have to get up at 2 AM. So obviously I've not been doing that at all during my time off. So even though I went to bed nice and early on Thursday night, I couldn't get to sleep to save my life, and maybe only got 2 hours of sleep from midnight to 2 o'clock before I had to get up. But I coped, I got through those 3 days. But when I woke up on the Friday morning at 2 AM, I just had this sort of, I don't know, I just felt a surge of fear is the best way I could describe it, which lasted for about 5 minutes. Not panic, but sort of fear. And it subsided, and I got to work, and of course everything was fine, because in reality these things are never quite as bad as the mind plays a trick on you of thinking they're going to be. So anyway, I've got through my 3 days, happy about that. I've got 2 days off now, and during which time I'll be recording my next video, of course, for Twice Upon a Time. Which brings me to the other topic of today's conversation. My action figures again. I'm going to talk about the action figures because I've got with me not one, not two, but three First Doctor action figures, all slightly different. And this was the first ever action figure in the range that I ever bought, and it's a fairly basic Hartnell actually, because I mean it's just got plain trousers, the plain grey trousers. There's nothing about that. It's got sort of checkered waistcoat. But I was delighted to get this action figure, and if you sort of ignore it from the waist down, it's pretty good. But then, of course, this next one came out. This one's got the striped waistcoat. I don't know if you can see the difference. Striped waistcoat. It looks slightly tanned actually, this one. It looks like it's been on a nice beach holiday. But it's got a check pattern trousers, but they are still grey trousers, and of course the First Doctor did not wear grey trousers, which brings me on to the third Hartnell, which is this one. Now this one is the one that comes in the Sensorites boxed set. And now this one is wearing, you will notice, brown check trousers, which of course the First Doctor wore brown check trousers, but again, not quite right. This is a sort of dark brown, and whereas the doctor's trousers, if you've seen the colour pictures, with actually a light down check. So I'm hoping there will be a fourth iteration of this figure when they finally get the trousers right. And the other interesting thing about this one is, though, if you compare it with the others, on these they've gone for, I don't know how clear this is, maybe if I turn them round, they've gone for a sort of very white sort of hair on these first two, whereas this third one has a more grey sort of hair, which of course is more in keeping with what Hartnell's wig was actually like. Although it looked white on screen, it was in actual fact more grey than you might think when you see the pictures. So this is perhaps the most realistic Hartnell so far, but it's still not perfect. And as Hartnell is my favourite Doctor, I want them to get this right. So the question is, I'm doing Twice Upon a Time next. I wonder which of these Hartnells is going to go in my hat for that. I sort of think it ought to be maybe this one, because this is the closest to Hartnell, and sort of David Bradley's Hartnell is sort of the next best thing, and this one, this is Richard Hurndall. This can be Richard Hurndall. He won't be going in the hat. Maybe if you do the 5 Doctors. But anyway, let's have a practice, seeing how many Hartnells we can get in my hat. Just for laughs, why not? So we'll put the first Hartnell in my hat. We've got put a second Hartnell in my hat, and can we get a third Hartnell in that without it going awry? Oh no, the weight is pulling down on the brim there. Oh dear me. Look at that, covering my eyes. Whoa! It's time to stop talking about Doctor Who. I can't get these Hartnells in my hat. And if I move my hands right now, they'll all fall out and go splat. See you on Tuesday. Bye!